And now let's welcome to the cage, fighting in the red corner, Marcos, the Lightning Kid Estrada.
All right, next up at EFN 22, it's going to be Marcos Estrada representing Uflacker against Tim Noverini of the lauded Ricardo Lamas fight team. Uflacker a little bit newer to the EFN scene. What intel do you have on them, Christian?
Well, of course, Christian Uflacker, we see him in the corner there. Marcos Estrada, an extremely well-respected Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, has a very, very strong Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu team at Uflacker BJJ. But we're seeing more and more mixed martial artists coming out of his team. Whether we're talking about Marcos Estrada Jr., Sergio Placencia, these are guys that are really, really high level, and they're coming out of the gym, which is obviously going to bring a lot of high-level jiu-jitsu, but they're coming out incredibly well-rounded. Marcos Estrada, a Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt himself, being awarded that back in July. Excellent ground and pound. You know, I was watching an interview of his, and he was saying, you know, sometimes I felt like I was kind of just rolling with the punches, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But at this point in his career, he feels newly committed. He is all in on this mixed martial arts dream. He was 3-0 before EFN 21, where he picked up a loss against Raz Gavroludi, who's a great fighter in his own right. Now looking to right the ship and get back in the W column, but he has a very tough customer on his hands in Tim Noverini.
Marcos Estrada enters the cage. He will circle it. He will get hyped. He will get amped up as he prepares for this bout against Tim Noverini.
And now let's welcome his opponent to the cage, out of the blue corner, Tim Noverini.
So Noverini charges his way down the ramp. He's someone we've seen before at EFN. What's your read on him?
Yeah, another really strong wrestler coming out of the Lamas fight team. We saw him at EFN 20 pick up a win over David Capron, who's a Brazilian a judo black belt. Now he's got a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt on his hands.
Let's learn a little bit more about these guys as we take a look at the tail of the tape, brought to you by Agoji. This lightweight bout features 2 Illinois, Chicagoland natives, roughly about the same height there, same weight, same experience. You got Estrada coming in at 3-1, Noverini at 2-1. I think we're in for a great amateur lightweight fight. Continue on that point on what we see in Noverini.
Yeah, Noverini looked great against David Capron, who is a fantastic judo player with a very well-rounded game. And Noverini was able to go out there. He's a longtime wrestler, so he incorporated his own takedowns, along with being very fluid with everything Capron was throwing his way. And at one point, Capron tossed him. Noverini did a great job of working his way back up to the feet. Eventually going, of course, picking up the win himself via arm and guillotine against David Capron. Now he's got Marcos Estrada Jr., a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, standing opposite the cage of him. It's going to be a matter of remaining fluid, as these grappling exchanges are going to be very, very tricky against somebody like Marcos Estrada.
Let's head to the cage for the introductions.
Let's get the action started. Our next bout is in the lightweight division, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the Popo Tortillas red corner. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, official weight 155.7 pounds. Representing Uflacker from Chicago, Illinois, please welcome Marcos, the Lightning Kid Estrada. And now welcome his opponent, fighting out of the Roji Resistance Apparel blue corner. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, official weight 154.6 pounds. Representing Ricardo Lamas fight team from South Elgin, Illinois, let's welcome Tim Noverini. Referee in charge, Rob Madrigal.
All right, fighters are ready.